if you don't know how to romanticize your woman, then that's a you problem. If you not coming home to see the roses falling out the sky when you walk through that door, then that's a you problem. That's something that you can't deliver in order to receive. That's not every man's uh, perspective or what they come home to. I'm sure Law, Marcus, Hank.
Look what he doing. He can't stand by himself. Hey,
I'm standing by myself. I'm pointing out a fact because these are married men.
put your hair in
So,
a scrunchie when you
so
say
if
it.
they're with their wife, I'm sure when they come home, their wife shows them that they're appreciated. So to have that perspective, I feel for you, brother Kenny. I hope that you found your person.
Oh, look at what he's trying to
It,
do.
it, it sound like you need to heal, brother.
What page
So
did you find?
once
What page did you find yours on? Christian Mingle, Farm Fun. What Ashley Madison? Where'd you find yours? You said you found her online, right?
You heard that, Kenny? I mean, yeah.
The modern gender
You don't
dynamic.
want to hear my mouth. You had a guy
Mm.
that started
Pause.
that found his woman online and said the stats don't work. But then he bashed other guys, said there's a whole bunch of miserable men out here. I made a good decision.
man, what? It's-
Well, you bet. The gooch
oh
is
my
here.
god,
The
man,
gooch is here.
Geechee ass boy.
What?
It's
God
the
What you
gooch.
say?
It
damn.
ain't
What you
Geechee.
say?
That's
Hank
right.
Pit Dog will holler. So now we're in 2024. If the information isn't presented itself, you're living under a rock. You got to look out for self first. Everything is slanted and doesn't favor you within this common society. So those could be poetic. This ain't no more Love Jones out here. You go ahead and get your throat cut by feeling that you could be Ronnie Romance. I don't know when's the last time I seen a grown couple slow dance. I don't know when's the last time I seen a video when roses was falling from the air. That romantic stuff is dead. You better protect your end. All that hoopla, isms and schisms. Ain't no bitter men out here. It's men that woke up. Rest in peace to KS. A lot of men didn't know what they were doing. They wasn't even on their square. Now you have present day. You went over the stats. It's like certain people don't like picking up books unless it said Dr. Seuss on it. You understand? Why would it work in your best interest? You name a woman that work harder than any brother up here, and she's supposed to get what? And it's supposed to be okay in common day to fall forward into something like that. That's a bad deal. You don't have to be bitter to say the truth. I digress.
That goes back to my original statement of being aware of the diet that you intake. Um, if you don't know how to romanticize your woman, then that's a you problem. If you not coming home to see the roses falling out the sky when you walk through that door, then that's a you problem. That's something that you can't deliver in order to receive. That's not every man's uh perspective or what they come home to. I'm sure Law, Marcus, Hank.
Look what he doing. He can't stand by himself. Hey,
I'm standing by myself. I'm pointing out a fact because these are married men.
put your hair
So
in
if,
a scrunchie when you
so
say
if
it.
they're with their wife, I'm sure when they come home, their wife shows them that they're appreciated. So to have that perspective, I feel for you, brother Kenny. I hope that you found your person.
Oh, look at what he's trying to do.
It sound like you need to heal, brother.
What
So
page did you find?
once
What page did you find yours on? Christian Mingle, Farm Fun. What Ashley Madison? Where'd you find yours? You said you found her online, right? No disrespect to her, but
Hold
you
on.
said the numbers ain't
Ashley
live.
Madison.
So how many
Kenny
numbers did you go
Ashley
through before
Madison,
you
man.
said,
That's a treatment
wait,
site.
before you press that button and said, this is the one
God
online?
damn.
All that stuff you said was bullshit, because you didn't find her outside. You didn't find her in a park reading As a Man Thinking. You didn't go to a club or a church. You went online where over 60% of men find their stuff. All that poetic shit is just talk. Take poet from your name. You just this.
Yeah, so I've never had an issue with going outside and
Then
finding
why'd you find it online rather than outside? Something don't make sense. 2 + 2 ain't 5. Educate me.
So you're basically saying that I'm supposed to only find somebody in one place.
No.
That's okay. So what you're saying doesn't make sense.
No.
Just because
the opening monologue said everything else but the truth. The hypocrisy in it. You gave every other dynamic, but accepting. I found mines online, so I shouldn't be talking that other stuff because it shows that I lack the intestinal fortitude to go out there and find my forever.
All right, so look, I want to jump in before y'all get going too hard, and this time is over to the next one.
You just sound emotional as hell right now,
look,
bro.
Right, check it out. Hey, Biz, look, y'all, look.
I don't know where it is that you can assume, or how it is that you can assume.
I lied on you.
That
you said it out your own mouth.
Go outside. So keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. Even though I did meet her on Facebook, I still had to go out and interact with her just like any other person would. So it regardless if I met her on Facebook, if I met her at church or at the laundromat, I'm still the same fucking person that I am. And that's who she fell in love with. And I can make and I deliver that everywhere I go. I've never had an issue with getting women. That's never been an issue. So just because I found her on Facebook is irrelevant to anything that I said. Because all that I said was that the numbers to me have never mattered. I don't give a fuck what the numbers say. I'm gonna go and do whatever it is that I want to do, and I'm gonna find that person or do that thing or whatever the case may be. So it's your issue isn't my issue, and that goes across the board.
So what issue do you believe I have?
Are you married? Are you engaged?
Something we already done know. So
are you engaged? Are you in a serious committed relationship?
Nah.
Okay then. So what are we talking about?
So answering all your questions, what makes me hurt?
Your dialogue.
Maybe that's the lifestyle that I've become accustomed to, because I'm not living the paradigm that you find necessary to be significant, or the title that you choose to hold. That means I am less of a man.
You are what you are.
No,
I don't.
You gave me a title. You said I don't know. You do what women do. I don't know who hurt you. Go get the work
that's
done.
What it sounds like. I'm just keeping it a buck with
no,
you.
I'm holding
right now, bro.
to the things you said. You had a whole monologue and you found your woman online. That means that tells me that game ain't all what you say it is.
If you say so,
hold on, man. Hold on. Can I jump in here? Can I jump in?
Help him, dog.
Can I jump in real quick?
I need help, bro.
Look. Here's my thing, man. I don't want to
like a fool, bro. Come on, man.
Well, here's the thing. How many?
I agree.
How many of y'all willing to give up half if y'all get a divorce? Like, okay, so let me rephrase that. If y'all were getting divorced by a woman and you knew that you was entitled to half, and you didn't come in, she was the breadwinner. She had all the money. How many men on this panel will walk away from the marriage and say, you know what, I wasn't in what you were shooting in the gym. I don't want half.
I wouldn't need
Depends
it.
on the reason.
I wouldn't ask for it. That's a good point, though. Yeah, if she cheated, yeah, she gonna pay.
If she do you super wrong, bro, nah, shorty. Yeah, I'm coming for it. Yeah, because that's what they look. And
so
then
she had
I do want to kind of
do
go
something
with
wrong for you to come for it, and you would know
for
that
me, a divorce is something bad, bro. What happened?
No,
Why
I'm
are we
saying,
divorcing?
what I'm trying to.
But a lot of divorces, the guys didn't do nothing bad. She just woke up one day and didn't want to be there anymore, and she'll still take half, even though he didn't do anything wrong, and the law will allow her to do it. That's the whole no fault thing. The thing about your question, Darwin, is that because of men's ego and because of our position in society on how we're supposed to be the leaders and we're supposed to be selfless, a lot of guys will just be like, you know what, that's yours. You work for that. You know, I'm good. I'm okay. I'll walk away. This is the reason why 97 out of 100 men pay alimony and only 3 women do. Even though statistically more men should be getting alimony. Men just be like, nah, I just want to get the fuck out. I don't, no contest. I ain't arguing. We ain't going back and forth. I want to get the fuck out of here, because a lot of guys know, as Hink said earlier, I lost it all in that shit, but I'll be up again. Give me a couple years, get my mind right, get back in the streets. I'll be up again. Whereas women, on the other hand, they feel like their life is over and they can't get it. So a lot of guys, man, that when you say how many of us will walk away and just be like, you know what? You know, you was the breadwinner, you had it, you good. There's a lot of guys that feel that way, man. There's a lot of dudes that feel that way. And to be honest with you, I think I'm one of them. I think I would just be like, you know what? You can have like when I got divorced, I was like, take what you want. Get whatever you want. It's yours. There's no pushback on nothing, because it's just easier for me to just get the shit again. Whereas for women, it's not as easy to get it.
But that's interesting, because I thought on this. I mean, if we talking about ourselves and our character on the record is at stake. But if you were able to do a poll or to get statistics on it, given the men in society, you think that most men would just say, "Fuck it, I'll just walk away from it, even though I'm entitled to have"? You think that most men would just?
Man, what was that? It's the playback.
That was good audio too.
I do though. To answer your question, other brothers may speak up, but I feel that most men will do that because of our, we're egotistical creatures.
Yeah.
We're like, man, fuck that shit. We got, our pride will be like, man, fuck that bitch and her money. That's how a lot of guys feel, I think.
Something is making me think, because this soft guy era is on the rise, that more of this new generation is going to be like, fuck that.
Yeah, and again,